Hi guys, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. How is everybody doing today? Okay, my loves, today we're going to be doing a chatty video. I have something that I've been thinking about for a while and I want to talk to you guys about it. Now, I kind of want to have like these chatty video once a month, and so I thought, you know what? Perfect. Let's talk about this particular topic because I want to kind of like voice it out and sit down with you guys and just, give you my thoughts behind it. So I have been thinking about this for the last 2 days. I woke up this morning and I journaled about it, and I have like a lot of things here that I want to kind of like share with you guys. So if you see me looking down, that's the reason why. I'm trying to stay focused on what I'm trying to express to you guys, because I am like a squirrel. I can be all over, okay? And so if I don't stay focused on what I'm trying to express, I'm gonna be like here for 5 hours. And I don't think we want that. So let's talk about, first of all, how this whole conversation came up is because I finished my Halloween junk journal. I'm so excited how it turned out. Look at the cover, how beautiful it looks. I'm just excited. I already finished it. I have some layouts in here that is going to be ready to work with. I'm going to show you guys how it looks inside on my next video. I'm not going to do that in this video because, again, we're not talking about any of that. We're talking about something else. So I finished this, and then I also talked to you guys about this journal that I also created. And this is going to be more my educational journal. I have a magazine that has so many stuff in here that's about history, about Halloween, about a lot of theories, a lot of mystery, a lot of traditions. And so I want to read this magazine, and I want to literally like study it and like just really like really be focused in here and just absolutely study and learn a lot about what's going on in here. And so I'm using this one for that particular purpose. So I woke up this morning and I'm saying to myself, oh, I absolutely love my junk journal for Halloween. And I absolutely love my, I call it Stay Curious journal. But now this is 2 more journals on top of what I already have on the side. And this is why I am now talking to you guys about this particular topic. Is it really necessary to have so many journals? I have been really thinking about this for the last few days. I know that we love to create a lot of things, and especially we are such a creative human beings that it just makes sense that you have journal for so many different things, because we create so many different things. Our imagination is literally going like 150 miles an hour sometimes, and you want to be able to like document what you have or what you are thinking about. You want to document what you are learning or what you want to remember, whatever the case may be. But the question that I always had in the back of my mind is it really necessary to have so many journals? Is it really necessary? Is it really justifiable? Can it be minimized in a way where you don't need like 8 or 9 journals? You can probably use 1 or 2, right? And so I did figure out earlier this year how I can minimize some of the journals that I already had into 1. I did a video showing you guys my system behind this journal. I originally had 5 journals all at once, okay? The journals that I originally had was 1 journal that I have for like poems and like quotes and songs. I had another poem for spiritual insights. I have another journal for movies, another journal for ancestral kind of like working. I had another journal for self-care. And so these were like 5 additional journals that I originally had, plus my regular daily journaling book. And so I managed to condense all those into one journal. I showed you guys my system on how I use these little dots to figure out anything that I need or anything that I'm looking for. Instead of like going through 150,000 pages, I kind of had a system where I can figure out if I need to look at some spreads about self-care, I would know where that self-care spread would be. Or if I need to look for a spread on a quote, I would know where to look for that quote. I have a video showing you guys how I did that, and I'll link that at the bottom of this video if you want to have an idea. So because of that, I absolutely really love my system. It works for me. I'm not changing it. This is not going to be changed ever. I'm going to keep this system forever. But I also wanted to figure out how I can condense the rest of my journals that I have on the side. And that's the reason why we're having this conversation. Because I'm not a doctor, and I don't have I don't have like a license. I'm not an MD. I don't have a PH. I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm not giving you medical advice, okay? But I can tell you for myself that I feel, okay, that this can be a few things. It could be either like a psychological thing that's going on here. It could also be like a habit that you have that you just don't even know you have it, or that it's just so ingrained in you that it's just a regular habit, a regular cycle. It could be an obsession that I have with journals. Or it could just be like the fear of missing out, right? That can also be part of that. Now this time around this time, August, September, is going to be so hard for us to really stay focused, because now is where everything from next year is coming out. All these companies are bringing out all their journals from next year. And now you have all these companies that are advertising these amazing journals, amazing planners for 2027. And now we're going to get into the habit of like, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And next thing you know, you purchase 5 or 6 journals for next year, and we're in trouble, right? We're in trouble. So I have a idea that I want to do, and I want to figure out whether or not it would work for me. And so what I have planned is to consolidate the rest of the journals that I have here that I want to create into one journal, okay? So let me show you what I'm talking about, okay? So I currently have a journal for, this is my movie journal. No, I'm sorry, this is my book journal, okay? I have this book journal. I document all the books that I read in here. I love this book, okay? By the way, all these books that I'm showing you, I'm obsessed with them. I love them, and I do use them every day. I do, okay? So this is going to be really hard for me to get used to, but I think now more than ever will be a perfect time to test this theory out before the new year comes in, right? So I love this journal. I absolutely love this journal. I love the way my spreads come out in this journal. I love how I document things in here. I love how I put my little spreads together. I love how I take pictures of the book, and I love how I read. I love how I talk about the book, and I love the way this turns out. I loved how this turned out. I have another one here. I have like all these spreads that I kind of put together. It's just so beautiful for me. I love it. Okay, that's one journal. Okay, I have a movie journal that I'm obsessed with and I absolutely love. Okay, this is the first half of this year, and this is the second half of this year. Okay, I already finished this one, and then I started a new journal for the other half of this year. And this is my movie journal. I love this movie journal. I'm obsessed with it, okay? I'm obsessed with this journal. I'm obsessed with all my journals. I document a lot of the movies that I watch here, and I love this journal, okay? All right. I also have a memory keeping journal, which we have been doing these spreads together every Sunday. And I was challenging myself to document something in this journal. And I have done an excellent job with this journal. It's literally, look how thick it is. I'm still working on it, right? I started doing this journal in June. I've learned so much from this journal, okay? From this memory keeping that I have been keeping. I have, for the last, June, July, about 3-4 months, I've learned so much about what I like, how I like my spreads, what I don't like, and how I want to continue memory keeping. So this has been excellent, and it's been really helpful to figure out what I like to continue to do. Okay, this is another journal. Junk journaling. I have my junk journal here. Okay. That, again, huge, thick. I have a whole bunch of stuff in here that I junk journal. I'll be honest with you, my junk journaling ways of doing it now is a little bit more different than what I used to do it. And so, you know, I don't know, we'll see. But this is what I've been using for my junk journal. Keeping all the information and all the stuff in here, okay? I also have a creative journal. You see where this is going, right? You see, you kind of see where this is going, okay? And I am not at all embarrassed to show you this because this is real. This is something that is real, okay? This is something that I honestly, authentically really do. I literally have all these journals, and at the end of the day, I ask myself for why. And I justify it because I say to myself, because I love it. I love it so much, right? This is my creative journal, and I love this journal so much. I've started putting some really fun spreads in here, and I just love it. I love the way it turned out. I love how everything looks in here. It is so beautiful. All these spreads are just so beautiful. My eye is just loving these beautiful spreads, okay? That's another one that I have going on here. Then I started to work on another journal, okay? You see where this is going, right? All right, don't worry. At the end of this video, I have a solution for myself, right? And I think it's going to work. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. So, what was I saying? Oh, crap. The fall. Okay, so I have another journal that I started working on, which is for the fall. And I love fall, and so I wanted to do a fall journal. Of course, you know, because I don't have enough journals already started. I wanted to do a fall journal, and so this is another one that I just started recently. I started doing my mood board. I put September because this is literally what's going to be what I'm going to pick up after I'm done with this one. That was my idea behind it. So I started doing my fall spreads in here. I did September. I did some pockets over here. I started to do some a fall bucket list, some books, some drinks, some movies, and so on. And so that's the last journal that I created. Well, besides the Halloween junk journal. And then, on top of that, I also have my Hobonichi that I usually go in there and I do my bills, okay? Which is right here. Excuse me, excuse me. And I want to show you something. So let me get these out of the way. Okay. All right, so this is my Hobonichi that I usually have. I usually put my bills in here, and I usually plan all the bills that needs to be done, like the up to due dates that I need to do my bills, that I have to pay them, the due dates, and all of that. In addition to that, I also use this for memory keeping. Now, in the past years, I have been obsessed with Hobonichi. I always said to myself, I'm never gonna give this up, never, because I love documenting and memory keeping in here. However, as you can see here, I haven't done anything in this book, okay? The only thing that I've done in this book is literally document all my bills, which I love to do that. So the only thing that I've used in this Hobonichi book so far has been the monthlies. I just go in here and I put in all the dates for the bills and all that other stuff. The memory keeping part, nothing. Okay? Nothing. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Okay? Then I have these notebooks. Oh, by the way, I have this one that my hubby also bought me that I haven't even used. This is also a planner. Haven't even used this, okay? I created this planner for, I think this was for all my videos that I wanted to post, okay? So I have this planner for all my videos that I want to post. Never used it. This planner, I originally bought this planner for my second channel, which is called Gather with Jenny. I kind of wanted to keep them separately and I didn't want to confuse things with each other. So I had another idea and I bought another planner for Gather with Jenny, and this is supposed to be for all the ideas and thoughts and videos that I'm going to be posting on that channel. I try to keep those two channels separately because I wanted to kind of like do more like everyday videos, and I didn't want to include it in this channel because this is more like crafting videos, and so that's the reason why I started a new channel. Long story short, I have another planner for that channel. Never used it, okay? Then I have these spiral notebooks, okay? Because of course I have a lot of notes and I put a lot of information in here. These are used a lot, but is it really necessary? I don't know. Okay, you get the picture, right? I think you get the idea. Then I said to myself, oh, let me get this planner because I can actually document stuff in here. And this is going to carry me over to next year because this is half of this year and then the whole year of next year in one planner. Got this, haven't used it yet. All right, I think we get the idea behind what's going on here, okay? So what I'm going to do, okay, and what I'm going to test out is I am going to combine all these journals into one, okay? The same idea that I did with this one, I'm going to do with the rest of the stuff that I have here. I already came up with a system that I want to put together to see if this actually is going to work for me. If this works for me, then this is what I'm going to be doing for the next year, 2, 3, 4, however many years I have left in this world, is probably what I'm going to be doing. And I think that I have to try something because this, as you can see, is out of control, okay? My system, how it's going to work. I'm going to combine together my book, my memory keeping, my junk journal, okay, my creative journal. I don't have any hands, so I gotta put it down. And the fall journal that I was supposed to start, okay? I'm going to combine all these into one journal, okay? What I want to do is I want to see how this works for me, okay? I want to see how this works for me. I wanted to purchase the 400-page journal that I love to use, but I'm not doing that either. I'm going to use this one, okay? And you're going to say, well, Jenny, how the hell are you going to put all this stuff in one journal? Well, we're going to test the theory out, and we're going to see how that works. We'll see how it works, okay? That's my plan for the next 4 months, okay? I want to see how this looks like at the end of December. If this works for me, then I will most likely will be purchasing the 400-page journal, and I will probably continue this system for the next few years. The only thing that I did not compromise with, okay, and this is something that I am okay with because I need to really keep the stuff that I really love and I deeply enjoy doing and not take that away from me, because then we'll have another problem. So what I am not compromising with at all is 2 things. My movie journal, I'm not compromising that. I'm keeping this the way it is. I absolutely am obsessed with these journals and I will not change this system. Most likely I have to buy 2 more of these journals next year for 2027. I'm probably going to be searching around now to see if I find anything on sale because I love this kind of brand. I love this brand, the Peter Press brand. I love it. So I'll be looking for that, but I'm not changing my movie journal because I love it, okay? And the other one that I am not changing, well, I am changing it, but I'm not gonna probably work in it, is my Hobonichi. I'm not doing my Hobonichi anymore for the rest of the year. I'm going to work in here because this one is, it carries me from this month to next year of 2027, December 2027. It will carry me for the year of 2027, the whole year. And it has a little bit of this year in here. So if this works for me, then I will be using only this book to plan all my bills and all my appointments and all of that. I'm not using my Hobonichi. Now I know what you're gonna say. It is such a waste of money to put all these journals away when half of the pages are not complete, or when you still have more pages that you can work in. Yes, you're right. But I have to do something different because I can't carry on doing this. This system for me right now, although it's beautiful and it's wonderful, it's not working for me. It's not working for me how I want it to work. The other one that I am not compromising with, and I'm just going to keep it alone, which I didn't even mention in here, is my Commonplacing. I love this book. I enjoy it and I love working in it. And so I'm not going to do nothing different with this book. Okay. By the way, in addition to all those things that I talked to you guys about, I also added another thing in here that I want to also document, and that's my nature diary. I was going to create another book for nature, like, you know, plants and insects and all of that. And I said to myself, we're not doing that. Hold up, relax. Let's think about this. Let's think about this really well. And so I also am going to include that in here as well, okay? It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot in one book. But I think that this is going to kind of give me the idea of whether or not it's going to work for me. I am going to be putting all these books in a Tupperware that I have in the corner. I'm going to put them away, pretend like I never had these books ever, and I'm going to start fresh in September. And I'm going to follow this system and see if this is going to work for me, okay? I gotta do something different because I just feel like this is already like an overkill, okay? It's an overkill for me. And so you know, I'm trying to give myself grace. I'm trying to like not negatively talk to myself bad. I'm trying to not, you know, tell myself, Jenny, why you have so many books? Why are you spending so much money? I'm trying not to do that. Okay. I'm trying to just fix the problem. I'm trying to be like, okay, let's fix the problem. Let's see how we can figure this out. Let's see if we can really kind of figure out what you can do with this mess of things going on here. And so I think that this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'll see what happens. Okay. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep you guys up with what's going to happen. I'll keep you updated. Yeah, updated is the proper word for it, right? Yeah, updated. I think so. Whatever. You know what I mean. I'll keep you guys informed. Maybe that's a better way of saying it. Informed. I'll keep you guys informed, and I will give you some, like, you know, I'll give you some updates on how my system is working for me. And then hopefully, if it works, then maybe that can really help me with all this other craziness that's going around in front of me. So that, my friend, is what I am going to be doing for the next few months. I don't know what else to do. If you guys also have the same problem, and maybe you have a system that you worked with that worked for you, or that you tried, or that you are thinking about doing, let's share with each other. Because listen, we have to be strong. Okay, we have to be strong. Don't get that FOMO, you know, vibe, because it's coming. That FOMO vibe is going to come. Okay, I don't know if you guys know what that means, but if you don't know what FOMO means, the fear of missing out on these new 2027 journals are going to be coming out. So we have to be strong not to fall into that, okay? And if you're going to fall into it, then fall into it knowingly that you're going to do it, right? Knowingly that it's okay for you to do it. All right, I think I kind of like made my point across. I talked super too much. It's going on 30 minutes. I don't even know if I can download this. I hope I can. I think that this is going to work. We'll see. We'll find out. I will let you guys know. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you guys, how you guys feel about this whole craziness going on here, this chaos of notebooks and journals. Are you having the same problem? Are you having the same issue? Are you having the same questions? Do you have any solution for yourself? Have you planned a solution for yourself? Maybe this is something that you need to think about. If you're having these issues, maybe we need to plan. Maybe you need to plan on a solution that might work for you. And if you have a solution, please share with us, because we would love to know. All right, my loves. I love you all. I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you sticked around this long, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. I love you all. Bye.